Hey everyone, Jackie here, and welcome back to the Women Kickballs YouTube channel. And for those of you who are new, super excited to have you here. I'm doing a giveaway, so I know there's probably some new viewers on here, so really excited about that. And I do new videos on here every Friday, and they each cover a different topic. And so today I'll be sharing about my monthly favorites. But before we get into that, I did want to share about a few exciting opportunities of how you can get some free NWSL trading cards. So the first opportunity is that if you buy a copy of the Women Kickballs magazine, you actually get 12 free NWSL trading cards. And so this set that I hand selected includes one player from each team. So really excited to share along those cards as well. So it's a great way to also get started with your collection. I personally have a lot of cards in my collection of women's soccer and some other sports. So just wanted to include that as well. So I'll include the link in the description box for you to be able to place the magazine order. And this week, I just announced a giveaway that I'm doing where you can win one of these limited edition Women Kickballs hat. This is actually the last one that I have. I'm not going to be selling these individually in the future, so you can get this one-of-a-kind hat, 3 trading cards, and then some Women Kickball stickers. So yeah, there's lots of stuff there that you can get. So be sure to check out either my Twitter or Instagram post for the latest giveaway details. And that's going to be open until next Saturday, February 25th. So be sure to check that out and don't miss out on your opportunity to get some of those goods as well. So before we get started into some of my monthly favorites of just different things that have made an impact on my workflow, I wanted to start off by saying that if you're watching these videos of me talking about products and you think, I don't have the money to buy this, or I don't have the resources or the finances to be able to afford that camera or whatever, I just wanted to start off by saying that, one, it's okay if you don't have just the top-notch equipment that I feel like so many people talk about. Because, for example, when I first started out in sports journalism, I was still in high school, I didn't have a job, and I actually wrote all of my stories on this iPad mini. I still have it. I had this case that had a keyboard, and this is a really small screen compared to laptops. And so I wrote on this for years, and I borrowed other family members' laptops throughout the years as well. And it wasn't until 2019 when I finally had enough money to buy my own laptop. I was a senior in college, and that was like a big deal for me. So thinking of the upgrade from this to my laptop that I use now, and just the computer software and different things that I have on it, is definitely a huge difference. And even too, for example, the camera that I had in college was like a Canon T3i or something really small. And now I have like a Canon 6D2 Mark setup and other things as well. And so it's definitely something that's a process in terms of, one, knowing what equipment you want, 2, saving it or finding, just ways to make that financial means work. And then obviously using that in your work as well. So I just wanted to say, don't be intimidated or feel discouraged if you are watching these videos and maybe you don't have, certain resources or means to be able to get these products. They're just things that I personally use, and you'll probably hear me say this when I do these videos, but I specifically do a lot of research before I buy something, whether I'm spending $25 on a microphone or a few $100s on something. And so I just wanted to share that because I know starting out, it was tough, and sometimes it still is tough as someone who is self-employed to just feel like you have a lot of financial resources or options, and so I just wanted to share that. But anyways, going into that, now that I'm done with my TED Talk here, I wanted to talk about this first product, and this first product is my Beats headphones. So I actually got these for free when I did make that big purchase of buying a laptop. So very nice of Apple to do that, because these headphones are great. And I actually have 3 different pairs of headphones. I'll explain in a moment later on I talk about the next product. But these headphones in particular, because they're Bluetooth, I just use them for more casual listening. And so, anyways, I like that they're obviously just really have these good pads here that eliminate the sound and whatnot. So I'll kind of use these when I'm trying to get a lot of work done, because it tunes everything out. But I recently noticed, and I wish I would have saved these to show you the comparison, but I had these headphones and this padding was destroyed and it was peeling. And so anytime I wore these, it was just really itchy on my ears. And I was so torn because I was like, man, do I have to get rid of these headphones if they're uncomfortable to wear? I wasn't sure. And I saw this TikTok video of someone actually replacing these pads. I didn't know you can do that. So if you're in a similar boat where maybe you've had your Beats headphones for a bit and the ear padding is crusty and gross or just peeling, just look up the model of your Beats headphones. Mine are the Studio 3. And I just looked up on Amazon the replacement pads. It was about $13. And so now I get to wear these and they're super comfortable. And you honestly can't even tell that I replaced them. So I just did that over this weekend and it's been such a game changer. So wanted to talk about that because I've definitely been enjoying just wearing those in some of my work projects. And the second item I wanted to share about is actually, I guess I'm realizing this whole video is around audio products, but being that I do use these new Audio-Technica headphones that I got for some of my audio and video stuff, these are different in that they do have a cord attached to them. And when I use these on projects, I don't like to have them in a separate cabinet where I have to dig around for them. I keep my Beats in a separate cabinet because those are my casual ones that I don't use as much. But I got this headphone holder from Amazon, and it's just really nice because I can... Well, one, I'm very big on my cord organization. So all of my cords, whether they're small or big, have these little tie things, these Velcro ties on them. And so it's nice to be able to wrap that up and then just have it on the side of my desk as well. Because again, sometimes things come up throughout the day. And so it's just nice to have that on the side. So just wanted to throw it out there. Just because it's really easy to have and accessible to just grab a pair of headphones really quick. And then again, with the wires stuff, I feel like it just makes it weird, but it's actually like not messy or I don't have, headphones sitting on my desk and the wires all over the place. It's just all compact and in one spot. So that's another thing that I've really been just enjoying the system of that and the ease of just picking up and grabbing it when I need it. And the final product that I wanted to share about is something that I'm actually using right now as I literally speak. So last month I went to Philadelphia for the United Soccer Coaches Convention, and I was invited to their podcast row area. And for those of you who know, I don't have a podcast, but they wanted me to come. And so I actually bought this audio interface because I wanted to be prepared if I had any interviews that I did. I was going to potentially put them here on YouTube. Didn't get around to that because I was so busy, but it's okay. And so this next product is called the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 audio interface. And for those of you who are like, what the heck is an audio interface, or I don't know what you're talking about, honestly, I had to Google the technical terms of it, but basically an audio interface is a system that allows you to hook up to, well, this one in particular is a USB one, so I can connect it to my laptop very easily, but it just takes the signal from this microphone, which uses a fancy XLR cable, and I get to put that into the audio interface, and then it goes into my computer, and I use audio software on my computer to then have nice audio quality. So that's basically what it does. It makes my voice sound professional, nice, as if I was in some professional recording studio. So I really enjoy being able to use this audio interface just because, one, I thought the price was reasonable. I got it on sale for about $150, and audio equipment in general can get really expensive, so that was something where I really like the price and it's in my budget. Mine also has two inputs as well, and so I get to hook up two microphones if I needed it for a guest or something. And being that I already had the microphone and whatnot, a lot of this cable equipment, which, side note, I dabble in singing and playing guitar, so I had this again, microphone and stuff, and so having the audio interface was nice because I get to also dabble on my own time when I'm just playing around on instruments and stuff, but then I get to use it for professional audio work as well, such as recording different things here on YouTube and whatnot. So like I said, I'm using the audio interface right now, and I just really like the way it sounds. It's really easy, so if you're looking for beginner setup in terms of maybe starting a podcast or a YouTube channel, those are great things to be able to use as well. So yeah, those are my top 3 monthly favorites that I have for you. And if you want to stay up to date with women kickballs, whether it's news in the NWSL, US Women's National Team, be sure to follow Women Kickballs on these social media channels here. If you look at all my social media channels, I actually have different things that I post on them. For example, with Twitter, I post a lot of the live press conference updates that I'm in, whether it's from coaches or players and the quotes that they have. So I'll be tweeting those out. And then for Instagram, it's just general US Women's National Team, NWSL updates, and TikTok are just, random videos that I make. So yeah, be sure to follow along if you want some additional stuff there as well in your feeds. And if you want to stay up to date through email as well, you can get signed up to my newsletter, which you also get a free sticker, and I send out a trading card when you subscribe. So that's always a great way to stay in touch, as well as I love getting to mail out notes with the stickers and trading cards on them. So you get that, and you're also the first to know about any articles that are written, or of course major updates around women kickballs as a whole. So those are some exciting things that you can stay up to date on. So that costs literally $0 and helps to support me as a journalist, as my goal is to reach 5,000 email subscribers by the end of 2023. So if you want to be a part of that, would love to have you. So be sure to check that out right here, and it'll be in the description box as well. So those are all the updates and the monthly favorites that I wanted to share with you. Again, none of these are sponsored, so these are just my genuine opinions and thought processes on what I use these things for. So next week, I'm excited to share a vlog about my life in terms of running women kickballs. So this is my full-time thing, so I'm looking forward to sharing that, and we'll see you here next Friday.